This is Greg Bridges with Trading the Pips. So today I'm going to talk about stocks. More specifically, I'm going to talk about ETFs or Vanguard ETFs. So Vanguard is a name that we all know and trust. Most people, when they're putting their money into the Acorns platform, most of the time their money is going into Vanguard ETFs, right? So I've put money in Acorns in the past. I don't anymore. But these ETFs can be costly, they can be pricey, right? So as you can tell, I have 7 ETFs up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all dividend yielding ETFs, and I basically have one share up here for each one. So basically to signify that, hey, if I purchase one share, this is how much it would cost me, right? So this 116.47 is pretty much the current cost. And if you look right here, it says 116.12. So the price is always changing. It goes up and down. And I actually, to simplify this for you, I'll just scroll up on my screen to go over all this again with you. So stock name / ticker symbol is VN, GMZ, GER, BP, DSE, whatever, right? Dividend / non-dividend yielding, which means yes, it pays dividend. No, it doesn't pay dividend. Shares purchase. How many shares I purchase or thinking about purchasing. Current price per share, meaning what the share price is right now. Price paid for shares, meaning how much I paid for that share when I bought it. The difference in price paid per share, the difference between price paid and the current price. Share cost total, how much I paid for all the shares together. Dividend payments per share, meaning how much they're going to pay me for owning one share of that company. Share dividend payments per quarter, meaning all my shares together, which is right here, 50 shares, times the dividend payment per share, which is how much they're going to pay me per quarter, $5.75 for this particular stock. How many quarters is 4 quarters in a year? 12 months in a year, right? So they're going to pay me 4 times. There are different types of dividend yielding stocks. We have stocks that pay monthly dividends. We have stocks that pay quarterly dividends, which is every 3 months. We have stocks that pay semi-annual, which is once every 6 months, and annually, once a year, right? So then we have our annual share dividend total. How much am I going to make from all my shares together times 4 quarters, $23. Expected sell price, which means if I put $2.35 in here, which I have, what I want to sell it for, times my 50 shares, this is what I expect to gain from it. $117.50. Then I have expected total profit. So the expected total profit is obviously $117.50 minus the $104.50, and I come up with my amount. So I haven't put that in the field yet, my formula yet, but I'm going to put that in there a little later. So we're going to come down to the Vanguard ETFs, right? So like I told you before, I had 7 of them up here. They're all dividend yielding. I all have them set for 1 share, and we have different prices. So current price, $116.46. Actual price right now is $115.74. And if we changed it, $115.74. Let's say we bought it at the $114.87. The difference in price will be a positive 87 cents, which means you'll be up in money, right? So overall, you spent $114.87 on it. They're going to pay you 63 cents, roughly, for owning 1 share. So if you go 63.6, round it up, it's going to be 64 cents. So for owning 1 share, they're going to give you 64 cents. 64 cents, right? A quarter. We have 4 quarters in a year. This is what this signifies, right? 4 quarters in a year. So 64 cents times 4 is going to give you $2.54. So what they're telling you is for your $114.87, we're going to give you $2.54 back for the entire year. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to ask you, do you think that it's worth your time to give your $114.87 to get back $2.54? Now, I can change this number. Let's change this number to 10. Do you think it's worth it to spend $1,148.70 to get back $25.44 for the whole year. My answer to that question is hell no. I'm not going to give you $1,150 of my hard-earned cash to get back $25 a year. It'll take entirely too long to get my money back. Entirely too long. And who knows when the stock is going to go up to the price that I want to sell it at so I can get my money back and more, right? So I'm going to change this back to one share. $114.87. They would pay you $2.54. And if I sold it for $140 a share, so if I showed my one share for $140, which I don't own any shares in Vanguard accounts, $140. And basically what I'm saying is this would be my profit. $140 is what I'll make total, minus the $114.87 that I paid for owning the one share, and I would come out with $25.13. So if you bought a Vanguard ETF, any one of these, your primary concern will be mostly about just selling the ETF at a higher price so that you can pull some type of profit. Because if you left it alone and just say, hey man, I want to pull dividends from it, you're going to get a lousy dividend payment. So for your $114.87, they're going to give you $2.54. Even if you look over here at the next one, for your $152.01, they're going to give you $1.97. If you go to the next one, for your 85.10, which is probably one of the best ones, they're going to give you $2.85. For your 91.13, they're going to give you 51 cents. For your 114.49, they're going to give you 94 cents. For your 71.15, they're going to give you 42 cents. And for your 113.07, they're going to give you $2.33. So once again, me personally, I don't believe that it's worth my time to give Vanguard, any Vanguard ETFs or these particular ones, my money to invest, and see some type of dividend from it. So I think this is just a waste of my time and a waste of my money. And just to get back a small little bit of money over a time frame, over a 12-month time frame, please. You can actually go stand on the street corner and get more money, than $2.54. I'm not telling you to go out and do that now, but it's proven fact. I've driven up to the Wawa or 7-Eleven or any of these stores, and you see people on the corner and they ask you for just a little bit of cash, and it's hundreds of cars that pass by. What if everybody gave them $1? They'll come out with more money than you're going to get back off your $1,400, your $1,100, or off of your, in this case, $114.87. Then you will, you're going to come back with $2.54 for waiting 12 months. Come on, man, that's not a deal. So if I go back up, and I remember I showed you Vion's right here. Its current sale price is $151.1. So remember, Vion, dividend yielding stock. I bought 50 shares. Current price is $151. I bought it for $2.09. I'm negative 58 cents. Share cost total is $104.50. They're going to pay me 11 cents roughly for owning these shares, right? So basically they're going to pay me let's say 12 cents. So what they're going to pay me for the quarter is $5.75. And 4 quarters in a year, they're going to pay me $23. So if I sold it for $2.35, I'll come out with $117.50. Once again, if you match up my 23 that I'm going to get, I'd come out with more money than you would have if you bought the Vanguard Russell 1000 ETF. Go back to that. I come out with $23. You come out with $2.54. I come out with 23, you come out with 254, 236, whatever it was, right? So you could spend $104. Actually, this current price, you would spend way less than that. So we'll type it in 1.51. Get that wrong. 51. You would spend $75.50. $75.50, and you would get back $23 off of your $75. $23 off your 75. And if you were to buy and spend $114.87, you would get back $2.54. So this shows you the difference between purchasing a Vanguard ETF versus just buying a stock that pays a high dividend, and or even in some cases a lower dividend, but cheap price. So stocks like Vion and a few others are cheap, relatively cheap in price, and so you're able to buy multiple shares, 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, and make a crazy profit versus spending 114 on one share of a Vanguard ETF and coming out with $2.54. So anyway, my name is Greg Bridges. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned some things about your ETFs and versus your stocks, or at least some stocks, and even thinking about where you should sell at, versus just holding on and trying to capture some dividends. You'll see that it's definitely not worth any of my time or money to put it inside this Vanguard account. And I'm not talking bad against Vanguard or anything like that, because honestly, if you want to put your money into it, then you go right ahead. But me personally, I will not put any more of my money into any one of these Vanguard accounts. It's just not going to make you what you think you're going to make. All right. You guys have a great day. Have a good one. Bye.